This is our problem. I will read it out. A rectangle has perimeter 32 centimeters. If 3 centimeters is taken from the length and added to the width, the rectangle becomes a square. Find the dimensions of the original rectangle. First of all, to understand the problem, we have to highlight the main words, which are perimeter, because we know we have to find the perimeter, is, which means equals, added to the width, because we know the 3 centimeters are added to the width, and the square and rectangle, we know we are dealing with two shapes, which are the square and the rectangle, and that's it. Now we know we have to find the dimensions of the original rectangle. To help us, we drew a square and a rectangle, so we could focus on these two shapes, which help us to understand the problem. Okay, make a plan. In order to make a plan, we drew the two shapes again, and we labeled their sides, knowing that the square sides would be W, which stands for width, and L, which stands for length, W plus 3 and length minus 3. And in the rectangle, we only labeled W and L. To carry out the plan, we have to solve our equations, which will of course be 12 plus 2w equals 32. 32 divided by 4 equals 8. Now we know that all the four sides of the square are equal to 8. And because in the rectangle the sides will be length L minus 3 and width plus 3, we know that n minus 3 is 5 and 8 plus 3 is 11. Therefore, with these equations we calculate the length, which is 5, and the width, which is 11, in the rectangle. So this is how we carried out our plan. In the end, to check our results, we wrote 4 times 8, which is 32, and that's the perimeter of the square. And for the rectangle, we simply wrote 11 plus 11, which is 22, plus 5 plus 5, which is plus 10, which makes 32. And that's the perimeter of the rectangle. So basically our equations were right, and the results were right.